So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go, let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And the offense can string something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game.
Let's go,
Palmer now off the bootleg, rolling to his left. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Tie game here. Time starting to run down. The defense really needs to try and keep this game tied, see if they can get the ball back for the offense. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the... And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. In motion right is John Brown. Palmer to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And the D looking like they may blitz. Now it's Palmer. Allen has it, left side. And they'll be inside the 25. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing now is Palmer. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Here's Palmer. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.